All right. Who did it? What idiot changed the vote?
Is that the way to talk about a man's life?
Whose life are you talking about? The life of a dead man or the life of a murderer?
I want to know who.
So do I.
Excuse me? This was a secret ballot.
No one looked while we did it, but now I want to know.
A secret ballot? We agreed on that point? No. If the gentleman wants it to remain a secret.
What do you mean? There are no secrets in here. I know who it was. What's the matter with you? You come in here and you vote guilty, and then this slick preacher starts to tear your heart out with stories about a poor little kid who just couldn't help becoming a murderer. So you change your vote? If that isn't the most sickening thing I have ever heard.
Now hold it! I agree with you that the man is guilty, but let's be fair.
Hold it? Be fair? That's just what I'm saying. We're trying to put a guilty man into the chair where he belongs, and all of a sudden we're paying attention to fairy tales. Now, just a minute. Now you listen to me.
Let's try to keep this organized, gentlemen. It isn't organized, but let's try to be civilized.
Please, I would like to say something here. I've always thought a man was entitled to have an unpopular opinion in this country. This is the reason I came here. I wanted to have the right to disagree.
Do you disagree with us?
Usually, I would. In this one case, I agree with you. But the point I wish to make is that in my own country, I am ashamed to say. Oh, now, wow. What do we have to listen to? The whole history of your country?
It's always wise to bear in mind what has happened in other countries when people aren't allowed to disagree, but we are. So let's stick to the subject.
Yeah, let's stick to the subject. I want to ask you, what made you change your vote? I want to know too. You haven't told us yet.
Why do you think I changed my vote?
'Cause I do, so get on with it. There's nothing for him to tell you. He didn't change his vote. I did.
I was going to tell you, but you were so sure of yourself.
Sorry. Okay now. Maybe you would like to know why? Let me tell you why that kid's up.
The man wants to talk.
Thank you. This gentleman chose not to stand alone against us. That's his right. It takes a great deal of courage to stand alone, even if you believe in something very strongly. He left the verdict up to us. He gambled for support, and I gave it to him. I want to hear more. The vote is 10-2.